Hey guys, it's Tanya. Well, I have some exciting news for you. Today is March 3rd, which means tomorrow is March 4th, and I just recently discovered some pictures and video footage of me cutting my hair off on March 4th, 2006. I didn't even remember that I had that, but my husband, well, I knew that my husband and a friend had been videotaping and taking pictures of me while I cut my hair. But I didn't have any idea where any of that footage was, so I didn't even remember the day. But when I looked, we found the pictures, and when I looked at them, the date stamp said March 4th, 2006. I'm so excited. So let me give you the backstory. So in March or April of 2005, I decided instead of getting my hair relaxed like I normally would after the 6-week period of time, that I wanted to get some micro braids. So I got micros put in. I was loving them. During that time, we decided to come to Israel. We came over here for something completely different to what we're doing now. And while we were here, I had the micros in. They were going great. We were going through the course of the year with the work we were doing here. And somewhere in that time, I became pregnant with my daughter. Now, when I had a relaxer, I would not relax my hair while pregnant. So I wouldn't relax it with while I was pregnant with my daughter. And but I had to take the braids out. So I took the braids out. I was trying to work with the two textures. I would braid it up and then unbraid it and let the texture show. At the time, that was not called a braid out, and there was no such thing as a twist out, because this was 2005, 2006. Nobody had names for anything. There weren't even natural lines that I could find. It was just my hair. Some of it was permed, some of it was natural, and I didn't know for sure what to do with it. No, Taliah Waajid did have a line, because that was the only thing that my friends could tell me to get. Was the Taliah Waajid line. Anyway, so I was doing twist outs and braid outs and trying different things, but I didn't have any products to really make, to really take care of the hair, and I didn't know what to do to take care of the relaxed ends while I was growing out the natural hair. I psychologically was not willing to cut my hair. I had always had hair probably at least to about here, unless I cut it, and I think the shortest I ever cut it was to about here. And that was really short for me, so I wasn't ready to cut my hair, so I tried to do whatever I could with it. But after, I don't know, a couple of months, maybe 3, I was just tired of it. I couldn't do it anymore, so I decided to go ahead and cut my hair. And on March 4th, 2006, that was the day I did it. So I'm gonna insert some pictures here of my big chop. I'm so excited I found them. I was looking at these pictures and I was just amazed at how I looked. I remember thinking my hair was so long with the relaxed ends and the natural hair. I was just like, oh my gosh, look at how long it is when I would pull it down. And it probably came to like, I don't know, maybe here. And I was just so excited about how long it was. Woo! Little did I know that if I actually went natural and took care of it, it would grow way longer than that, and it has. So like I said, I was just so like, I'm tired of fighting with these two textures, so I cut it. And I was looking at the pictures of me in the kitchen in my green shirt. And I'm looking at the length of it, just like, oh my gosh! Because I was not ready for that. I mean, I guess I was psychologically, since I said I'm going to cut it, but just seeing myself with hair that was this long was like, wow. And I wasn't ready for a TWA either. I didn't have the courage to just go out and rock an afro. I didn't, I'm telling y'all the truth. I was nervous. I didn't know how I would be received. I didn't know how I would even take care of it or what it would do, and I wanted it to be stretched as long as it could look. That was my attitude at the time. I didn't want it to be all short looking. I wanted it to be as long as it could. I am so excited, guys. I'm so excited to show you. So today, I guess would make, today is the 3rd, but on the 4th it would make 7 years since I big chopped, and 8 years since I stopped relaxing my hair. And at the time, there was no such thing as transitioning or natural. So I consider myself to have been natural since March of 2005, because that's when I stopped relaxing my hair. And it wasn't until years later when people started talking about, well, this is when I stopped relaxing, and then this is when I big chopped, and so there was a transitional period. I've counted my natural experience from, what was that, March of 2005, and so I'm not going to change it now. So I've been wearing my hair natural since March of 2005, and it has taken time. The first 3 years or so, I didn't really know much about what to do. I remember looking online and finding this one, this was back when you couldn't just Google, some question and actually get an answer. That didn't happen. So you had to like get people to tell you about websites that they knew about. And there was one website, it wasn't naturality.com. I know it still exists. I still go to it sometimes, but it was like my lifeline, just with basic information, how to make conditioner for my hair. I co-washed probably for the first 2 years or so. I went through lots of different types of conditioners, from homemade natural conditioners to store-bought conditioners. I didn't know the difference between protein conditioners and moisturizing conditioners, so I just kind of tried it all. So I would use that Pantene Relaxed and Natural in the shower and just kind of wash my scalp and bring it through my hair, and then rinse, and then shake, tie that bad boy back with a ribbon to my hair. I was done. Detangle, please. I wasn't even trying to detangle my hair, not finger detangle, not comb. I might pull it in the shower like this, not rake, but just pull sections, and any dead hair that came out, that was great, and that was that. I do not regret this journey at all. I do not regret this decision. It was the best decision that I have made regarding my hair. It has been wonderful. I will never, never, never go back to relaxing my hair. Never. It's not an option at all for me. I'm so glad that I did it. And I mean, I have hair that some people might say, oh, I mean, why you want to go natural? You got nappy hair, or whatever. But I'm like, I love my hair. I love it. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Thanks for watching, guys.